Hello and welcome to Love It or Not Reviews, and today I am reviewing the Mountain Buggy Pod, which is a clip-on high chair which, as you can see, clips on to a table without the need for a seat for it to go onto, or without the need for legs. So we've actually bought this because we have a bench in our kitchen, so there's no space for a conventional booster, so we needed something that was a bit different. We don't really at the moment use it for food because she's only just starting to eat, but what we've been using it for is for to sit in and play, and sit at the table whilst we're all there as well, and let her feel, you know, part of the family, and she can join in with us. So in this review I'm going to show you the features, so a spec of what this entails, a demo, and we'll just look at a couple of the other options and comparisons with other products on the market. So let's talk a bit about the Mountain Buggy Pod. It's really neat and small, and it comes in a carry bag, and you can see actually how small it is because it fits into this bag. And what I'll do is I'll show you how this works. So underneath you can see that it clips on using screws, and it clips onto most tables between 1.8 and 4.5 centimetres depth. And I'll drop in a photo of why we had a bit of difficulty on our table, because we can't use clamps on our table because we've got little edges, so this was really good for us. You can see we've got a lip on the table, so then it folds down like that, and then it slips into this lovely small carry bag. Now the whole thing weighs just 2.2 pounds, which is 1 kilo. And as you can see, it's really portable. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it back up, and then I'll carry on talking about its features a little bit. Very sturdy, and I'll show you. It takes a maximum child weight of 15 kilos, so you can see it's really quite sturdy, and it's absolutely great for a breakfast bar, a kitchen bench, a restaurant, if you want to take it with you, a holiday home, grandparents, really anywhere where space is at a premium. You don't want a conventional high chair, or you don't want a bulky booster. So some more features about it. It's wipe clean, it's not washable, and I'd say that's probably one of the disadvantages of it. So I guess you could always probably lay a towel underneath it, a tea towel, when the child is in it, if you don't want them to splat food all over it. My daughter hasn't been in this to eat yet, so I haven't had a chance to see how well it wipes clean. But from other reviews, it is meant to be very easy to do. It's padded for extra comfort, and it does have a harness, which you can see here. It straps on, and it's suitable from 6 months. So our baby's still, I'd say, a little bit too small for it. She's quite petite, so I have been putting a little towel in the bottom of it, just so it props her up a little bit. And the good thing you can see with this is that there's no additional bar or anything else. This is literally all you need. So now you've heard some of the features, the spec, and you've seen a demo of the Mountain Buggy Pod, I'm going to talk about some other options. So before I bought this, and one of the things I actually didn't talk about before was that I paid £45 for it from John Lewis, and I saw it a few other places, but I didn't see it anywhere cheaper online than £45. So it's quite expensive, but I looked at some other options, and these are what I'm going to talk about now. So what I think is that this now supersedes the old Phil and Ted's Me Too. Phil and Ted, the company, took over Mountain Buggy in 2009, and they used to have what they called the Me Too, and from what I can work out, that these are basically the same item. So what I'm going to do is now compare this to the Phil and Ted's Lobster. So that is £70. It comes with a tray. It also has a detachable cover which is washable, and it does have a better harness. It has shoulder straps, but the reason why I didn't buy it, apart from it being more expensive, was that instead of using screws like this underneath, it uses clamps, which I guess is where the name Lobster comes from. And the way our table works is that we had to have something much smaller, like a screw, because we couldn't use a clamp on our table because we have a little lip on our table, so it wouldn't have attached. Also, the Phil and Ted's Lobster is 3.9 pounds heavier, so not a huge amount, but it is slightly heavier. One of the other options that I looked at and I actually purchased was the Philly Kid Easy Hook. Now this was just over £20 from Amazon, and again, the reason why I bought it, because obviously it was cheaper, but it was washable. The problem that I didn't realise though, which is what I'm going to show you here, is that it has an extra bar which stopped me being able to use it on our table with the lip. So here's the actual product, and you can see it's quite a lot bigger. And what I'm going to do now is just set it up on this table and just show it to you. So I've set up the Philly Kid Easy Hook, so you can see it. And what I want to show you is what wasn't clear to me when I actually bought it, was that there's an extra bar underneath. So if you just come in here and have a look, there's a supporting bar. And so if you've got a table like mine with a, not obviously this table, but my kitchen table, that's got a lip on it or anything unusual underneath your table, this makes it too long, this bar makes it too big. So this didn't actually work for us. So just to show you, this is the Philly Kid and the Mountain Buggy pod next to each other, and you can see that the Philly Kid's quite a lot more bulky. It is a much cheaper option, and if you're not looking to spend £45 and you want something cheaper, then you know it is a good option. It doesn't feel quite as sturdy. I don't think it's quite as robust maybe, but you know it still feels good. I still think my child will be, you know, safe in it, and you know I'd have definitely kept it had I not had the issue that it didn't fit on our table. So there are other options, but I think these are the main ones that I looked at when I was buying my Mountain Buggy pod. So that's everything that I've got to say about the Mountain Buggy pod. We really like it. Our 6-month-old baby really likes it. We love her being able to sit round the table with us and be part of our family and play with our 3-year-old more easily without us having to hold her, because obviously we can't put a booster chair on our bench. And we're really looking forward to using it more because we really haven't used it a huge amount yet. It's a shame it's not washable. I think we are going to need to be careful with it for food, and that would probably be my only thing negative really to say about it. So if you like this video, please make sure you like us at the bottom, and if you want to see more of my reviews then please subscribe. Thank you.